Welcome to the AARDY YouTube channel for travel tips. I'm Jonathan Breeze, the CEO, and today's topic, Top 10 Tips to Stay Healthy on a Cruise, Part 2. Well, as mentioned in Part 1 of this blog, every single year over 20 million people go on a cruise vacation, with a staggering 60% originating in North America. That's an impressive number. It means that nearly 20% of the entire US population has been on a cruise holiday. That is an awful lot of sail-away parties. Our last post gave you the first 5 of our top 10 tips to stay healthy on a cruise. Here are the next 5. Tip 6. Pace yourself at the buffet. One of the greatest things about a cruise vacation is the food. Every minute of every day there's something on offer somewhere on the ship. It would be very easy to eat yourself sick on a cruise. Our advice is to go steady. Pace yourself. Don't try and cram as much food as possible onto your plate. The food won't run out. Much better to go back for seconds or even thirds if you're still peckish. Plus, you won't come home weighing 10 pounds more than you did before your vacation. Tip 7. Avoid seasickness. Well, many people suffer from seasickness, and it doesn't necessarily only come on in rough seas. Seasickness can strike in quite calm seas, with the subtle motion of the ship making you feel a little queasy. Whilst there is not necessarily a cure to it, there are a number of things you can try to do to help with seasickness. One of the best things that we have found is to take one of the over-the-counter medicines from your doctor, or even go to the ship medics as soon as you get on board to get an injection. These seem to work really well, but remember, with some of these medical options you need to take them before you start to feel bad. Other tips include eating green apples, wearing acupuncture wristbands, getting fresh air, or looking at the horizon. If you know you're susceptible to seasickness, perhaps a port-intensive itinerary is better than one with multiple days at sea. Tip 8. Take the stairs. Well, it might seem like a pretty simple idea, but if you take the stairs rather than an escalator or a lift, you will be getting a little more exercise than you otherwise would. Now, we're not suggesting that you spend your entire trip walking up and down 16 flights of stairs, but if you're only going a couple of floors, especially if you're going down, why not take the stairs and make a grand entrance? And if you really want to get those muscles going, why not take a couple of loops of the promenade deck once a day? It's a great way to get some exercise, get some fresh air, and see some of the sights. Tip 9. Go easy on the cocktails. We get that you're on vacation and wanting to let your hair down and relax. That's all good, and we are right behind you on that one. But go steady. Being drunk isn't fun at the best of times, let alone on a moving ship. So unless you're actually booking onto a booze cruise, we suggest you swap out your next beer or cocktail with a soft drink every now and then. You'll feel a lot better for it and won't miss out on any of your vacations sleeping off a sore head. And tip 10. Tell the truth. Our last tip is more about helping to keep everyone else healthy. Many cruise ship illnesses come on board on embarkation day with each new crop of passengers. These days, most cruise lines ask passengers to fill out forms indicating whether they've experienced certain symptoms in the past week or so. If you've been feeling under the weather, please answer these questions honestly. You will then meet with someone from the ship's medical team to determine the best course of action. Now, don't be fearful that this will mean that you won't be allowed to travel. Normally, everything's fine. If by chance you are contagious, you might find that you're quarantined into your cabin for the first day, but you'll be doing a great service to the rest of the passengers and the crew by not spreading your virus around the ship. And once you're no longer contagious, you can enjoy your cruise vacation. And remember, if you're heading off on a cruise vacation, please remember to pack travel insurance, as you never know when you might need it. And at AARDY Compare, you can get an anonymous quote in seconds and compare dozens of the top travel plans from many of the largest US travel insurers, saving you time and money finding you the right plan for your needs. Safe travels.